I can picture what you're thinking of. My imagination's not enough. Oh, no, it's not safe to say what you're always looking for. Hey, someone to make you feel like don't wanna think of all the who's that you can pick and choose for. I wanna make you feel like lost it. You don't seem to know. Ooh, oh, you're on cruise control. Don't wanna think of all the rules that you can pick and choose. I wanna make you feel like to the top. You talk about us like you want it. Talking like, ooh, we lost it. You don't seem to know. Ooh, oh, you're on cruise control. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Press play. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Don't pause, press play. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Press play. Press play. Don't pause, press play.
What's up, everybody? Brambo here with another Car Soccer City Elite Series game with our good friends Acid Rain. And they're going to try and pick themselves up and dust themselves off and give it another go and take on Red Lotus. You know, previously they were undefeated, but as of yesterday, that came to an end as they unfortunately lose in a game 5 to Curiosity Gaming. A good game nonetheless, but we're here again as they will try to take on Red Lotus in their second matchup of the week. For those that don't know, Car Soccer City is a 2-game per week league. So it's 2 games per week. It's a 6-week long series, regular season at least. Then there's playoffs and whatnot. So if you want more action during the week, you know, that's the place to go. But for now, we have 1 game tonight and 1 game only. It's going to be a good one. Every time Acid Rain shows up, you know it's going to be a good matchup. And hoping to see a little bit better of a performance out of them this time. But we are I just came from Sporty's stream. If you didn't see it, we were casting Car Soccer City there in the, what was it? No, I can't remember. It wasn't the Elite Series, and I'm struggling to get to my right page. It was the the Maverick series. Yes, Maverick series where New Age Tempest took up Phantom Myling and New Age Tempest won it in a 3-0 sweep. That's right, this is a best of 5. So it's going to be a good matchup. But we are just waiting for the players to hop into the lobby and get this series underway. Again, it's a best of 5, but it's going to be a good one regardless. So looking forward to it. Hope everybody's doing well today. I know I've had a busy day. I've had a very busy day. It's been nonstop. And yeah, looking forward to, but I'm here. I'm happy to be casting these games. Looking forward to it. And just waiting for the teams to show up. In the meantime, as you can see down below, Buttered Chicken Bucket. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Spiffy as well. Buttered Chicken Bucket. That sounds delicious. And, you know, everybody comes in droves. We got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, you guys show up all 100% at the same time. Love to see it. All right, looks like we are getting ready to get this series underway. Everyone's here. Love to see it. Almost there. Lotus 8 Esports, thank you for the follow. Also, Destiny Smoke, thank you for the earlier follow. I didn't get a chance to thank you because I was during the while I was loading up, so no worries. Good to see everybody here. Who's on Acid Rain? Well, tonight on Acid Rain, it's Spiffy, Pop One, and White Man's, and then they have a sub, and Lency. It's a good group. And just to play fair, okay, we'll talk about that in a second. But because we are getting ready to load up in our game number 1 of this best of 5. Waiting on Acid Rain to join. There they go, coming in. We'll introduce the teams in a second, but let's get down to the pitch of Manfield Night and get this game number 1 underway. Acid Rain versus Red Lotus. Let's get it on. And for the blue corner, Pop One Master, Spiffy, and Lency for Acid Rain. And in the orange corner, we've got Shane Mack, Shippy, and Dead Cafe for Red Lotus. And already, Acid Rain coming up, guns a-blazing in the first 30 seconds. They get themselves first strike, and they had 2 good chances. I thought they were going to interrupt the introductions, but no dice. They had enough courtesy to let me finish my introductions before they get their first goal. And just like that, Acid Rain coming in with vengeance. They lost to Curiosity Gaming, and I can guarantee you they did not take that lightly. And unfortunately for Red Lotus, I feel like they're the ones that are going to take the brunt of it, as Dead Cafe tries to put a shot on, can't quite get it on net, and they will retry again as Shane Mack will clear it downfield. Follow up by Shifty. Dead Cafe trying to bump Lency out of the play, can't do it, and will have to reset from their own corner. Dead Cafe coming in like a rocket, almost gets it in. Demo Spiffy for his efforts. And now on the prowl again. Good center, but just out of the reach of Shippy. And they will have to try again. A great demo from Shippy on Spiffy. But no centering pass just yet. There's a shot. Shane Mack a little too high. Can't quite settle it down. And no shot yet. Great opportunities on the side of Red Lotus, but so far have come up goose eggs in this first game. Clear it downfield and deep into the orange zone. Shippy will try to handle it. Denied. Lency will take it back to Dead Cafe. Cafe clears it to the midfield, goes up for it, but takes a little too long, and Spiffy beats him to the punch. But Shane Mack has a follow-up attempt, fakes it under one, pop one, forced to make a save, gets a wall pinch, gets it into the orange zone temporarily as it gets a return to sender back deep into the Acid Rain territory. Cleared to midfield, a little bumpy doos in the midfield, shot up for pop one, Shane Mack with a save, and cleared out by Shippy. Shot on target, Spiffy with the save. Another one follow up, but that Cafe can't quite get to it. And now it's off to the races, and Shippy will take it, clearing it into the blue corner. Tries the center, denied by Lency. A booming clear downfield. Pop one trying to get the bounce. Can't quite read it. It sits in the midfield line where Spiffy takes it, clears it over one, and Dead Cafe handles it and settles it down. Though Lency tries to get a shot on, but it goes to the far wall. Kept in play though. Acid Rain going for it. Lency gets the credit, gets the goal, and gets Acid Rain up by 2. My goodness, what a back-to-back exchange by both of these teams. You didn't know who was going to score, but ends up being Acid Rain as they lead 2-0 with 2:13 to go in game number 1. Spiffy and company definitely showing a much stronger start than game number 1. Great stop by Lency. It's that defense and that offense this time. Usually we kind of see their offense take the center stage, but this time both sides of the pitch are showing up strong as they get another offensive attempt. And now Lency looking to get a third. Sets it up for Spiffy and Pop One. Both go up for it, but neither one get it as Dead Cafe gets in between them. A little back pass to Lency. And Spiffy can't quite handle it, so now Shippy will get a turn. But denied by Lency before he even really gets a chance. And now Shane Mack with one touch, can't get a follow-up. Sent along further for the counterattack. Lency sends it up. Can't handle it as Shippy, but a miss. Can't handle it either as Spiffy. And they both go up for it, trying to get a counterattack, put a shot on net, but denied by the Acid Rain Shadow defense. And so far, Red Lotus had a couple of good chances, but still can't find anything of substance. And Spiffy keeping it in their own zone. I mean, the ball possession and field dominance are pretty even as far as this game goes. And just Red Lotus, plenty of shots, 6 to speak of, but no goals just yet. But it's only game 1, plenty of time left in this series, but definitely looking for some type of momentum goal going into game number 2. They haven't had such luck, but we'll see who gets the last laugh in game 1. If it's Acid Rain who keeps their 2-0 a lead right now, or will Red Lotus get a momentum goal at the end, at the tail end of this game? So far, into the blue zone it goes, but it seems like the Red Lotus offense has deflated a little bit. They're not really piling up too much pressure. Seems like they're just looking to stall. As I say, it's Shifty. Waterfall down, but Pop One with a great clear to the corner, and the clock hits 0, and it just has to hit the ground, and Acid Rain will take game number 1. Like I said, Acid Rain wanting that statement start after losing against Curiosity Gaming, and Red Lotus, the unfortunate victim. Good start for Acid Rain, but as we always say here on the Brambo stream, game 1s are just the warm-up. They are never usually indicative of what's to come in the series. You got to look towards the game number 2s to really see who's going to stand out. Yes, anybody will tell you it's a great start to get that one series lead. But, I never count a team out until I at least see how game 2 goes. Sometimes they may lose again, but, you can see the momentum building up. Red Lotus, I think at this point, their first order of business is to get on the scoreboard. They were shut out after 7 or 8 shots in that game 1. As we load up into game number 2, we'll see if Red Lotus has a much better start. As they get the kickoff, Shane Mack puts one on net, saved by Lency, and that's a much better start for Red Lotus. Trying to keep it in the blue zone for now, can't do it. Spiffy, or Pop One, I should say. Again, those cars confuse me. They are almost identical. I can never, if I just look at the car, I can't tell if it's Spiffy or Pop One. But Dead Cafe, Shane Mack with a shot just wide. And now the counterattack denied by Shiffy. Kept in play by Pop One, but no follow-up. Shane Mack will send it to the skies. Gets a second opportunity. The shot goes wide. Trying to demo Lency out of the net. Can't do it. And now at the midfield line, Acid Rain will take possession. Kicked out of possession by Pop One. Shot wide. Easy save by Dead Cafe. And this game remains tied in the first minute. Again, a strong start in game number 1 by Acid Rain. Settled down a little bit as, they still had, 3 shots to speak of versus Red Lotus's 2, but a much calmer start to this game 2. And Red Lotus definitely having a lot more opportunities. One right there, Dead Cafe puts it under the defense, and just like that, Red Lotus get first strike. I was just saying, I was feeling it. I was feeling Red Lotus kind of settling the game down a little bit, getting more to what they like and feel more comfortable with. And just like that, one defender left, million options to go. He chose to go under, and it paid in droves as they take the lead in this early game 2. But how will Acid Rain respond? I guarantee you the comms on Red Lotus are just feeling a sigh of relief. But will they feel a sigh of relief? Oh, that almost went in. Shane Mack recovered just in time to make the stop. Follow up by Lency. Even better save by Dead Cafe. Another save by Shiffy. And my, oh my, this Red Lotus defense is standing tall in the opening 2 minutes of game number 2. And Acid Rain might have to start pulling out some extra work if they want an opportunity to score against this stingy defense. And Dead Cafe trying to center it, denied by Pop One. Shiffy trying to carry it down again, denied by this defense. Good demo by Spiffy to give Pop One some room to move. Good pressure, pass out to Lency. Lency has to send it to the wall, tries to get a second touch, can't do it. Spiffy having to backtrack. Send it to the corner, down to Pop One. Pop One carrying it, settles it down, but stolen by Shane Mack. And Spiffy will take it from here. Pop One trying to get in the front, gets one demo, but loses possession as Spiffy and goes back to Shane Mack, trying to get a ground pinch. Good stop by Pop One. And we know Pop One, he is a little bit everywhere, but a great pass from Cafe to Shiffy. And a 2-goal lead for Red Lotus, a reverse of game number 1. And Acid Rain coming up goose eggs with 2 minutes to go on game number 2. They've had a lot of good opportunities, but just can't really make any sense of it. The defense on Red Lotus is night and day difference. That has been the difference maker for this Red Lotus team. Spiffy to Shiffy. Demo and Pop One will take it from his own zone. Tries to handle in the air, interrupted by Cafe. Spiffy going for the demo, gets it, but no follow-up. Now there's a shot, but it's a little high, and Dead Cafe makes an easy save. Follow-up by Cafe, gets the counterattack, but it's just wide. Follow-up by Shiffy, and 3 goals to Red Lotus, unanswered against Acid Rain. And what a response by Red Lotus. Get back into this game, into this series. A great chance of tying the series up. But a minute 23 remains. And just like that, off of the kickoff, Pop One puts Acid Rain on the board, and within 2, plenty of time to tie this up. We were going to start wondering when they were in, if and when they were going to score, and just like that, Pop One, just when he's needed, answers the call and puts Acid Rain on the map, and just like that, Pop One gets another right off the kickoff again. Lindsay sending it further. Pop One, like Superman, sent to the skies and dunks it on the Red Lotus defense. And Red Lotus, you know, a strong 3-goal lead about a minute and about 30 seconds ago. Now, not looking a little shaky, but they still maintain the lead. Acid Rain has to get another one if they want any chance of tying this game. All that frills for naught if they can't tie it. Pop One going up again, looking for the hat trick. Can't quite get a shot off, and Shane Mack will take it. Dead Cafe sends it along further. Another offensive shot interrupted by Lindsay. Set up. Spiffy going for the shot. Dead Cafe meets him in the air, but not out of danger yet. Pop One gets a second attempt, but just out of his reach. Lindsay with the follow-up. Cleared by Shane Mack. 30 seconds to go. Acid Rain starting to pile on the offensive pressure. Can they hold on? Can they get a tying goal? Looking like that might be their last offensive attempt. Lindsay sending it center. Denied by the defense. Cleared back into the deep blue zone. Spiffy loses it in the center. Pop One, maybe one last opportunity. In the air it goes. Oh, it's on the ground. Send it. Lindsay up off the backboard. Pop One settles it down. Spiffy goes for the shot. It hits the ground, and Red Lotus take game number 2. It's not going to be a sweep tonight on the side of Acid Rain. Red Lotus tie up the series. What looked like a strong, dominant game 2. Acid Rain started coming back and making it a closer game, but a little too late. And they cannot tie it up in time. And we will go into game number 3 with the series tied. I mean, a great response on the side of Red Lotus. And we'll see how Acid Rain responds now that Red Lotus has made this a series. We've got a close one on our hands. Now it's up to Acid Rain to respond in kind. As it goes deep into the blue territory. Spiffy with a shot denied by the Acid Rain defense. Pressure by Dead Cafe, sends it to the far wall. Spiffy just out of reach. Pop One takes it into the orange zone. Set up for Lindsay. Into the corner, back out. Pop One just out of his reach. Spiffy will have to carry it. Settled down. Into the far wall. Pop One reads it beautifully. Sends it up for Spiffy. Puts a shot, but redirected wide. Pop One going for the demo, trying to keep Red Lotus on the back heels. Lindsay settled down, trying to get a shot off, but can't quite do it. Pop One lining it up, flicks, but great read by Spiffy as he clears it to the midfield line, going for a counterattack himself. Cleared down. Shane Mack kicked aside by Pop One. A good opportunity there denied by the Shadow defense, and Pop One will not be shut down. Even Shippy, the one coming after him, gets demoed as Pop One receives and takes care of his opponent. Now going for the aerial shot, trying to bump the defender out of the play, but can't do it. Shippy stands tall and gets credit for the save. Dead Cafe takes the pass and sends it deep into the blue zone. Taken out though by Pop One. Trying to get the flick, lets it settle, but Shane is not fooled one bit. Follow up by Spiffy, loses possession, but might be the changeup they need. Nope, Shippy can't handle it. Dead Cafe trying to carry of his own. Gets the tap in the air off of Lency. And just like that, Red Lotus get first strike yet again in back-to-back games. I mean, great positioning on the side of Dead Cafe to follow up on that defensive touch and to get it behind the defense. It feels like Red Lotus is definitely warmed up. And a great shot by Dead Cafe, but great response by Spiffy to keep them within one. Acid Rain definitely have threatened with offensive chances, and that's what they need. A great answer back. A setup from Pop One sends a glorious opportunity for Lency, and he cannot miss it. Beats the defender and ties this game up with 2:50 to go in game number 3. Looking for a chance, might be a kickoff goal, but Shane too quick with it, able to get there in time, but not out of the woods yet. Pop One sends it down. Lency out of nowhere tries to redirect it down, but it doesn't sail further along, but still trying to get some offense mounted. And Dead Cafe will be the end of that as he now goes for the counterattack, denied by Pop One. Gets the ground pinch, but Shippy in the way of it. Sends it out. Lency to Pop One to Lency. No shot. Pop One keeps it in play. Spiffy follow up. Lency shot denied by the Red Lotus defense. A little back and forth between these two teams. Pop One doing a lot of the exit passes, exit carries out of the zone. Uh-oh, a little out of position, and Dead Cafe, great recovery and great save. I thought he might have caught his man wide open, not really paying attention, but man, Dead Cafe has the speed and the poise to handle that defensive spot wherever he is. Great redirect by Pop One. Lency couldn't get the boost, so he couldn't get that high. And that is the end of that attempt. Counterattack on that side. Great defensive stop on Acid Rain. Lency sends it further down. Not a lot of boost on the side of Pop One. All he can do is carry it down, and Red Lotus will recover. Shippy with it at midfield. Keeps possession. Has one to beat. Sent up in the middle. Shippy tries to get a second touch, but denied by Spiffy. As we are approaching the final minute of game number 3, this game is tied. Each team having great opportunities to give them the go-ahead goal, but the defenses on both sides are just standing too tall, too strong. Right now, looking for cracks in the armor of each team. Opportunity is around the corner. Just need to wait for it as Pop One takes it. Leaves it for Spiffy off the sidewall. Great demo. Gets the defender out of position, but Shane Mack gets back in place. And Pop One will settle it down. Denied by Shane Mack yet again. A little double commit on the Acid Rain side. It goes back towards the defensive zone. Spiffy, though, able to recover it. 10 seconds to go in this game number 1. Could we get our first overtime of the series? Pop One in the zone, in the air. Just 0 seconds remain. Is this one opportunity to get a goal? It's not done yet. It hits the ground, and we have our first overtime of the night. Game tied 1-1. How many seconds is it going to take for these players to get the go-ahead goal and the game winner at this point? The answer apparently is 14. The 14, and Red Lotus win back-to-back games, now on series point. I mean, what a close matchup. You can't ask for anything better. But it is Red Lotus that comes out on top. 14 seconds is all it took for a winner to be decided. And now Red Lotus finding themselves on series point, which looked like after game one, I mean, did not think this is what we would be saying, but you know, this is exactly why I say it's not about the game ones. It's all about the game twos. And, you know, Acid Rain not out of it yet, but now have to win back-to-back games in order to clinch the series and keep their losses down to 1. But they have to focus on one game at a time. They have a game 4 ahead of them. Gotta send it to Champions Field. And we'll see how they respond. They have not scored first in the last 2 games. We'll see if that's going to be the difference maker. As Pop One dangles it on the defense and it strolls just wide. A great start for Acid Rain, but they can't quite finish it off. And Red Lotus picking up where they left off. A nice counterattack set down by Dead Cafe. Shiffy goes up for it. Sails just wide. Great stop by the Acid Rain defense. And now Spiffy, 1 to beat. Good pressure on the side of Dead Cafe, but Pop One still in play. Settles it down. Lency with a shot. Great save by Dead Cafe. And dangles past 2 defenders. One less. Spiffy going for it, but can't get there in time as the diving Dead Cafe makes the stop, keeps this game at 0. Spiffy coming in for the follow-up shot. Lency having to backtrack, get some boost, take it back to his own zone, leaves it for Pop One. Pop One master on the breakaway. Good settle by Dead Cafe. Good stop, but not out cleared yet. Lency with the follow-up, trying to center Dead Cafe yet again. Or no, that's Shane Mack. Apologies. And back to back we go, back and forth. These teams volleying, looking for the opportunities. Every chance down the field is an opportunity to score between these two teams, and you never know which one's going to be it. As Pop One settles it down, and it takes the entire Red Lotus defense to stop them, but they do. They succeed, but they're not out of the woods yet. Finally, Shane Mack makes the clear to Dead Cafe. Over back to Shane Mack, and they get some breathing room after that great opportunity by Pop One. Lency stops a shot by Shippy. And boy, oh boy, these teams are elevating, but Dead Cafe gets the bounce and a laser to the top shelf where Grandma keeps the cookies. And Red Lotus, once again, for the 3rd straight game, get first strike. Is so important response on Acid Rain. They've been able to tie it up. Great opportunity, but an even better save by Dead Cafe. And as we are approaching halftime, Acid Rain has got to be scratching their heads, trying to find a way to sneak one past this Red Lotus defense. They've had some great opportunities, but it has not amounted to anything yet. They are shots galore. They have 9 shots to Red Lotus's 3. They are pouring on the offense. It's not from a lack of effort. It's just from a strong defensive stance on the side of Red Lotus, and Red Lotus just finding ways to counter them. They're just able to withstand this offensive onslaught. And so far, with ease. I mean, they're just standing strong, and we'll see if that works for them. Acid Rain, you know, the odds go in their favor with every shot, but, you know, just like that, bar down, and it bounces out. No chance yet. Finally, a follow-up, and Oh my God! It hits the post and out again. 2 straight posts and no goal to speak of. Acid Rain. Oh my goodness! They can't buy a goal. Nothing is going right for them in this game 4. They're just throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, at this team. And oh my goodness, a miss input leads to a 2-goal lead on the side of Red Lotus. Oh, you hate to see it. Lency going up for it, but you know, you can definitely tell the nerves are hitting him as we approach the final minute of Game 4. Could be the final game of the series. And now Acid Rain have 2 goals to climb back into this game. A good bump by Spiffy, set up by Lency, and cleared by Shane Mack. Cleared deep into the blue zone. Acid Rain have to get a score in this next offensive attempt. Otherwise, I feel like their chances are looking bleak to tie this game up, but anything can happen. Lency trying everything, trying to psych out the defense, but they are not deterred at all. Still, another chance. Good demo. Follow-up cleared by Dead Cafe and out of their own zone. 10 seconds remaining. They have to score now, but it's looking like another clear back into the zone, and it looks like Red Lotus lose 1 but win 3 straight and are the victors of this week's matchup. GG's to both teams for putting up an exciting series. It was a quick one, but you know, not a sweep, a gentleman's sweep, but still very good series. And my oh my, kudos to Red Lotus. This is an example exactly why you don't count it out after game 1. You know, it's a warm-up game. It always is. It always is. No matter what level you are. Anytime, guys. It was great casting you guys. By the way, if Shane and you guys want to do an interview, I sent Shiffy a link to my Discord so you can join in and we can have a post-game interview if you guys want. If not, no worries. I just leave that down as an option if you would like to. Oh, looks like we're gonna get we've got some takers. All right, I am here with Shiffy, and which one are you, Getty?
I am Dead Cafe.
Okay, welcome, guys. First off, congratulations. How you guys feeling?
Feeling good.
We feel pretty good. We're just a bunch of washed old men playing Rocket League. So
I told you, I've got you beat.
Well, it feels nice not to get crushed by 16-year-old sweaters some days.
Don't you know? Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. You know, it's fun. I know but recently, I don't know if you've heard of Zen Zero, but he had a over 30 tournament between him and Frowsy Squirrel. And, you know, the youngins were complaining. It's like, oh, I want to get in on his, like, rest assured, you'll get there. We don't get that many opportunities like this, an exclusive tournament for over 30.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, you know, let's talk about the game for a second. You know, you start off game 1, a strong start for Acid Rain. What goes on? What's in the comms going into game number 2?
Yep, you want to lead that one?
Yeah, game 1 was definitely just like a warm up for us. So going into game 2, we're kind of just like, okay, reset. We picked it up towards the end in game 1, so we're just like, let's keep that mindset. Let's play fast, play strong. And yeah, so we turned it around game 2.
That's okay. And so, once you got the one game under your belt, what was the feeling, you know, what was the feeling after that? Did you feel like you had this in the bag, you just had to keep playing your game, or was it just one game at a time?
Definitely one game at a time.
Yeah, and
I
like
mean,
to
they're a
add
good
what
team.
Shiffy's saying there is like you go into the first game, and we've historically Red Lotus has never won the first game in many games. It's more or less just we just take the L. But I mean, once we get an understanding about how to play against the other team, and we notice their play style, and man, they were bumping like crazy. So just trying to keep that in mind, and they were even just taking the boost whenever they can. So just trying to pick up his pads as much as they can and get those passes out because they were quick. So just trying to play to their strengths as best as we could.
And so you're able to withstand, you were able to, win it in overtime. I mean, at that point, is there any point in this series where you felt like you had it on lock, or were you always nervous that Acid Rain could come back and tie it up, possibly even take another one away from you?
I was nervous. I mean, they were a great team, but I think it just came down to us playing against their strengths and avoiding those demos. Yeah, we had a lot of good passing plays too, I think, in the second and third game. So use those to our advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. So, you recover well, you start playing your game, and you adapted also very well. You know, your record right now is what? You were going into this trying to
Like
find, you
2
were
and 0?
1-2.
One and two.
One
Yeah.
and two. Now you're 2-2. You're actually tie Acid Rain now in your record. Maybe not in games, but what is your goal for your team for this season of Car Soccer City?
I don't know. I think the main goal for us is just to hop on, scream as much as we can, and just have some fun with the boys. Really,
Absolutely.
hopefully get the dubs too. But at the end of the day, we're just here to have fun, play Rocket League, and enjoy the community.
Awesome. And are you guys playing anywhere else?
Yeah. So if you or any of your followers want to come check out, we're part of Lotus 8 Esports, and we have every month we do a monthly tournament there, and we invite everybody to come out. I think it's around $200 to $500 pot every month, and yeah, we normally play there monthly or quarterly. I think it happens.
Awesome. Well, if you ever need a caster for that event, you know who to reach out to. But on that note, is there any other shout outs you'd like to make before I let you guys go?
Shout out to all my friends watching this right now. I sent them the link, so hopefully they're watching this.
Yeah,
we
same.
had,
Go ahead.
we had a lot. We had a couple Red Lotus fans in the chat.
Woo!
Let's go. Yeah, I'd like to also thank Steven, the CEO of Lotus 8, as well as Saul and Adam for running our academy program, trying to get people who are in high school into academy programs to play Rocket League at the competitive level in college. So I'd like to thank them for putting all the hard work in and running all of the teams we have there. And shout out to the Lotus 8 RLCS team. Let's get her this year.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for hopping in, and good luck to you guys next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for casting.
Thanks for casting.
Anytime. And there you have it. The winners. Fear good, evil. Fear God, love all. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed your stay here. And like I said, there you have it. Red Lotus, the old geezers. I mean, I'm older than them, but taking it to the young bucks, showing them we still got it. I appreciate you representing. And that is going to be it for me tonight. Again, if you want me to cast any of your games, you can hit me up on Discord. You can type in Discord in the chat with a link to my specific Discord channel. From there, you can reach me, message me however you want. If you want me to cast any of your games, I cast not just Car Soccer City, but we cast any and all games, tournaments, events Most of my casts are from Tuesdays and Thursdays, but there are times where I cast on the weekends. So, you know, it just varies. But most of the time for regular stuff, hit me up on the weekends. Give me on the weekdays. Give me at least a day notice, and I will be there for you. It takes a lot to prep for this kind of stream, and I do appreciate everybody who books me. But that is going to be it for me tonight. I want to thank all the new followers, Lotus 8 Esports, Dust My Smoke, and Fear God Love All. Thank you for joining, and I will see you guys in the next one. But I